What's up, Otaku fam? We are back. More reactions here for the channel with some more spilled ink. We have trying to paint IRL backgrounds. Oh man, it's time to paint again. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. And check out the Patreon link down below for full and cut reactions, TV shows, animes, and movies. Thank you guys for the continued support on the brand new channel. Let's hop on in.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Spilled Ink with your host,
Emily
and daidus.
And today we are actually revisiting a art medium that we've tried before. But before we do that, we actually received some fan art in the Geeks Plus P.O. Box.
Sweet, okay, let's see
Yay!
it.
So we're gonna show that really quick. That me.
Damn me.
You
look happy.
I know, it's so cute. This is done by Julia. We also received letters, of course, but I don't want to show them just because some of them include like addresses and stuff. And then got this little shiki board.
Aww.
Isn't this cute?
That's smart. That's creative right there.
Yeah, little Ichika umbrella. So cute. And this one was done by Maxi.
Thank you, Maxie.
Thank you, Maxi. This is so cute. And we also received this one.
Ooh.
Look at the little squid at the bottom. This is cute.
Right, I like that you can flip it around and stuff.
Yeah. And they also do us in the back as well. This is from Tilly, from the UK. So thank you so much, Tilly. Yeah, I just want to share those really quickly. I wasn't expecting anyone to actually send in physical fan mail, but we appreciate it very much.
If you would like to send fan art, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
It's here. It's just
Going
there.
to do it, yeah.
Just in case you want to.
Also, I have blue ink on my fingers. Don't mind that.
Yeah, don't mind.
So
Don't mind.
What are we doing?
we are working with those same Ghibli poster paints that we worked with many episodes ago that I very much struggled with. But we decided to take it a step further, upgrade a little bit. Instead of trying to copy like another painting, we decided we're going to try and paint a background from photos that we took.
The reason why we're also making this video is to practice because we're gonna have a professional painter come in and we're trying to de-rust here.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
It's really scary.
We're gonna record an episode with a pro in about a week, and then we're gonna try and attempt this medium again a third time using their tips.
So this second time will be another blind.
Yeah.
This is another blind
It's
run
just
right here.
a step above from the first episode.
Before we learn some new techniques.
Also,
Yep.
I actually got these printed at 7-Eleven, and
Let's get a zoom in, yeah.
yeah, I got these printed at 7-Eleven, and for 6 pictures, it was like 280 yen. Not bad. But these are some pictures Daidus took in Hokkaido.
I'm a good photographer. Look at this.
These look good. Look at this mountain.
Sheesh.
We also have these pictures that I took. This was the view from the hotel we were staying at, actually. And we also have 2 pictures from Inokashira Park.
Whoa,
and these
who
are...
took that? Oh my goodness. Wow.
This was taken during the summer, and this was taken during the spring, during the brief period of cherry blossom season.
Beautiful.
Inokashira Park is so beautiful, by the way. If you ever come visit Tokyo, highly recommend checking it out. We've only ever visited in the summer and spring, so maybe in the fall and winter we'll take another visit and take
fun.
another
I like
picture,
it
get the
there.
4
It's fun.
seasons.
Yeah.
So I know I said that we would both be painting Hokkaido scenery, but I really like the way this Inokashira picture came out.
Oh, you like it?
I like it. So I figured, 2 different color profiles, 2 completely different scenes. This one's summer, yours is more winter. So let's try it, actually.
It just feels like I'm doing nothing. Wow, this is engaging content here. Let's see what's going on.
Is this brush dirty? What? It's like gray.
I actually have no idea. Is it dirty?
Oh, I don't know. We're just winging it, you guys.
Why is yours like dirty?
Yeah, this is dirty.
Wow, paint stays quite a long time.
Yeah, that's why they
brushes.
literally have like paintbrush cleaners
Oh, really?
that like break that you like.
Oh.
All right, here we have the poster colors. This is just half of them, by the way. And then we have the second set, and these are the more vibrant colors. Look at that. Beautiful.
A lot of colors I can't use because.
All right, I'm scared of this toppling over. I'm gonna move this over.
I was saying, I
So
saw
I'm trying
that
to figure
shake.
out the best way to approach this background. Definitely start with the sky. Even though you can't see much of it, I feel like I should still put like a base color down for the sky. And then the water. What do you think?
Yeah, just color in the blocks.
Okay.
Block in the colors.
I'm gonna go for it. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's okay. I'm not gonna, you know what I need to do? I need to focus on not trying to make this like a really pretty art piece and just more treat it like a therapeutic art session.
Well, I wanted to make a piece because
do it.
there's a lot of empty walls, and I was thinking of having.
Oh, like at our house?
Yeah, in our house that we're renting, and there's a lot of empty wall. There's no pictures or anything, and I think it would be nice if, someone comes over and they see our painting on the wall, and it's like, usually they go, "Did you draw that? Or did you paint that?"
Where did you get this?
And most of the time I say no, because I'm like, I never have finished pieces on my wall because I'm lazy and I don't.
Well, it's not only that, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you hang up an art piece of yours, it's like saying like, I'm so proud of.
Oh yes, I don't know. It's good to be proud of your work.
No, it is. But also,
there's only ever one that I've hung up in our house.
To like actually hang it up.
I know that's my problem. That's my main problem. Is I'm never proud. I'm like, I don't want to hang this up.
That's so sad.
I know.
But yeah, we decided that this year we want to make more like finished pieces.
Yeah.
That we want to hang up. Little like art challenges and like drawing exercise are fun and also very important. But I think it would be nice to decorate the house with something that
we're proud of, right?
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to use like some other objects so you don't like mix the colors, but I don't care.
Wait, what object?
Like I have a dirty brush and I'm about to dip it into this black.
How do people do this normally?
Yeah, I think they have
a palette knife.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I forgot how.
It's gonna ruin your paints.
I already forgot.
Am I painting on the wrong side? Why does it feel like my paper's like rejecting? I'm doing like the complete wrong technique, but I don't know what to do. Okay, I know for a fact this is the right side. So let me try this again.
Well, I remember feeling like this last time we painted with the poster paints. Like, you just gotta trust the process, because I remember the beginning it looks really bad, and then you just chisel it away, I guess.
Yeah. I really want a banh mi.
We've been eating banh mi every single day.
It's so
Every
good.
single day.
Oh, wait, before we talk about banh mi, we should talk about Hokkaido. That's what you're painting. We haven't even talked about Hokkaido.
No, I mean, you're the one that said, I want to eat banh mi. Of course I'm going to talk about banh mi.
Sorry, I didn't say that to bring up the topic. I said it because I want to eat it. Okay, so just for some context, a few months ago, we went on a Hokkaido trip with a few friends. And we figured, before the weather turns officially into spring, we should go and enjoy like a nice wintry onsen. So that's exactly what we did. This was like our second time ever going to Hokkaido. Mm-hmm. So both times we've gone, it was in the winter. I feel like that's when people usually suggest going to Hokkaido because it's really nice in the wintertime.
Well, let's just say this. I am a bathing fiend.
You love baths more than anyone I know.
So onsens, like, they call to me. Like, you have, like, a limited time to go in the onsen. I'll go, like, 3 times in one day.
No, my skin can't handle that. My skin's too sensitive. But also, I think Hokkaido has some of, like, the best ice cream I've ever had. So, okay, I realized that when I'm looking at this photograph, I'm, like, focusing a little too hard on trying to match the colors, but I think I should try and make this look more artsy, fantasy-like.
I think what's most important is not just matching the color of the photograph or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think it's better just
getting the vibe.
No. Just block out the big things.
Yeah.
And then, like, because, like, these poster paints, they dry so fast that you can just overwrite it if you have a problem.
Oh crap. I'm really using it like watercolor right now.
No, this is good, though. As a bottom base, though, it's good that, like, if you want to... Yeah, this is great. Just keep going.
I just realized I'm really waterlogging it, and I'm like, why is it not as opaque as before? It's because I'm adding a ton of water to it. Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm winging it right now, and then whenever we record with the pro, we'll have a better idea of how it's done, I guess. I like how artsy it looks already. Like, I know I haven't done much yet, but I'm already liking it.
It's a good base.
Yeah, thanks. I realized when I'm no longer trying to imitate someone else's, like, interpretation of a scenery, and now I have to be the one to interpret a scenery, it's very difficult.
I saw a YouTube video of Oga doing it. He made it look so easy. He's just like, using the wet paper, I was able to make this foggy effect.
Oh no, I made diarrhea color! Oh, Lord.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Or Indian curry.
I made like sewage brown. It does look like, what is it? That like veggie curry with the cheese
Dude,
cubes?
so good.
So good.
Okay, now I want Indian curry right now.
Stop. We mustn't. No more talking about, you already had dinner.
Yeah, just boring chicken breast.
You like chicken breast?
Yeah, but if I had to choose between hamburgers every day and chicken breast, I'd pick hamburgers.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Right?
Dude, you know what I've been eating on like a daily basis?
Banh mi?
Oh, well, besides that, ikura.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but like lately I've been having a hankering for salmon roe.
So there's this anime. I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna mention it because I'm sure someone in the comments will know. But like, there's this anime girl that likes ikura only. It's like kind of like a gag anime, and it just reminded me of you because you keep going like, I want ikura, and I was like, that's such a weird like food item to crave, and that's why it reminds me of the anime.
I don't know what it is. I love the texture. I love the taste. Okay, wait. Okay, all right.
I'm looking this up right now.
Ink drops. I need you guys to get on this combo. Guys, this is delicious combo. White rice, salmon flakes, ikura, like a lot of ikura, a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of sriracha, put some green onion on there. Ah! It's so good. It's like getting a taste of like ocean.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Hina Matsuri. Like even the picture.
Dude, he's living the life.
I knew it.
Give me some of that. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I think the hard part about trying to do this, I think, is like this is such a detailed image, right? And it's sort of trying to figure out what parts to simplify and what parts to keep detailed. You know what I mean? Like obviously, I'm not gonna try and get every single blade of grass, but how do I simplify it but still make it look like there's a lot of grass?
Yes.
And it's really difficult, but I will figure it out.
So I guess now's the time to finally talk about the burn dick.
Oh my, you're bringing it up now?
I think it's to bring it out.
Okay, so for context, whenever we're recording an episode, we have a whiteboard where we kind of write down what topics we want to bring up. Not every video is like super structured. It's just in case we run out of stuff to talk about, we can look at the whiteboard.
Yeah.
And daidus was like, oh, I have a funny story that I can bring up if the time ever calls for it. And he called it Burn Dick Story. You can only imagine what exactly it's about.
Right.
But for the longest time, because like the topic just never came up. There was never an opportunity to tell the burn dick story.
Right.
And I always forget anyways.
Yeah, and on the whiteboard, it just always said burn dick story.
Yeah, in the corner it says burn dick story. Right?
And then every time there was a guest who came over, we would like forget that it was written there, and they'd be like,
burn dick story?
Yeah,
Why does it say burn dick story? So what happened?
Okay.
I was around age 17
Okay.
or 18 or 19. I forget. The time is just weird, okay?
Was this in Maine?
So this is in Maine, back when I was a basement dweller, right? And every now and then...
Basement dweller? You were 17! You were a kid!
Or was I 20? I don't remember. Honestly, I've been in the basement so long, it just all meshes together, right?
I was raised in the basement.
Oh, you know what? I think I was like 17 or 18.
Okay.
Right. Anyways.
Dude was in high school being like, yeah, I'm bumming it at my parents' place.
Anyways, my mom every now and then makes getu, which is like Cambodian pho, or Cambodian noodle soup, and I was like, it's my favorite food ever, right? You know, it's so sad. As I was eating, I hit the bowl, and it fell onto my crotch, and this was piping hot, like brand new bowl. It burned my dick. 'Cause I was wearing boxers. I was wearing boxers, right? So there's no protection there. It burned my dick in my balls so bad. I went in the bathroom and I was on the floor. It hurt so bad. I was lying on the floor going, ah! Ah! And I was just like trying to put like cold water on it, but I couldn't even get up off the floor to put cold water on my dick. And I think for like 45 minutes straight, I was just like on the floor in the bathroom.
Did you go to the doctor, the hospital? That could have been bad.
Yeah, it was like really bad. It was like,
wait, really?
Yeah, there was like blisters and everything. And what's funny is I was so embarrassed because I burned my dick,
blistered.
right? So I kept it.
Blisters?
Yeah, so I kept it secret. Like I locked the bathroom door because this is during like a little party, like a little family get together. So I was in the bathroom and I locked the door and making sure that no one like would like come in because I was like I didn't want to tell them I burned my dick.
No one questioned the screaming for 45 minutes?
Well, I mean it wasn't like I wasn't screaming. I was like internally screaming and also a little bit like I was like breathing like really heavily.
That's awful.
And that's my big burn dick story.
Did you go to the doctor?
Nope, I was too embarrassed to tell that I burned my dick.
When did it finally heal? I hope this isn't TMI, but like when did it finally heal?
It took like a couple weeks.
And you had blisters?
Yeah.
That's bad. That's like
Yeah, it was like remember McDonald's where the girl like
the grandma
sued over hot coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when I heard that story, I was like, oh my god, it reminds me of the story of how I burnt my dick with With the Cambodian noodle soup.
Except you can't sue your mom. Oh my god!
Wow.
That's awful!
Yeah, Emily's never heard of this. I held it for this long.
What?
I didn't know it was important to tell the story. I was just like, oh.
Wait,
I think Emily has the right to know that you burnt your
thing wasn't gonna ever work ever again?
Yes. Every man is scared of their thing not working. The biggest fear.
The birds.
Let me tell you about the Penguin. Connor recommended the Penguin, and he's like, it's so good. And I was like, dude, I'm so done with superhero movies. Like, you don't even know. Like, I'm totally done with just Marvel in general.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I'm gonna watch the Penguin. But then, like, you know, I had to work on the video, and because I like to work with. You can't really watch anime and work at the same time without like reading subtitles unless you're watching the dub.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my god, the Penguin was so good. I agree with Connor. I would suggest the Penguin is actually really good. It was so good, in fact, that like I wish technically.
I know. I like how he's trying to bypass and pedal away from burning his
like,
dick.
anyway.
Because I was like, so how is this correlating with your burnt dick? You can't bring this in and then all of a sudden just go away from the topic. Like we're now stuck and invested on your burnt pee-pee.
And it's okay. You just had burnt pee-pee for a few weeks.
Oh, daidus.
Well, Otaku fam, feel free to let us know if you've also ever
burned your
crotch.
pee-pee?
He's technically a villain. I mean, it was like set in a way where
I wonder if families sit there
it
like
could happen in the real world in a way. It's still set
I
in
would
Gotham,
think it
but
works
it's not,
fine
like,
still.
realistic in a way.
I hope she says I'm
Really
still
felt like
kind of stuck on
Sopranos.
the pee-pee.
Which, by the way, so I'm working on. I'm finishing my animation, guys. I'm finishing my animation, but I was watching. I decided I need something to watch as I'm like suffering to trying to animate this thing, and I picked The Sopranos because of the Penguin.
That is his new fixation: Italian mobsters.
Yeah,
Actually, you know, I'm gonna walk in on you.
We've been watching Mobland.
I have.
Guys, seriously, you know, my father-in-law finds mob stuff, military shows, just things along that nature, and Tacoma FT. So he was a fire captain, so that one made sense. But like this is the broad spectrum of what he consumes for TV media. So he was like, you guys need to get on Mobland. He was telling us for like 2 months, you guys got to get on Mobland. You watched Mobland yet? Watch it. So finally, we were like, all right, we finally finished the show we were watching. Watched Mobland. Tom Hardy, love Tom Hardy, has never seen Tom Hardy play a role like this before. He's always just the drunkard, but somehow very efficient, either hitman, whatever. He's a fixer for the mob in this show, and my god, that dude carries the show. Love Mobland. Just seriously, check out Mobland. We were hooked after 6 minutes.
Yes.
The first scene, and then right into the banger intro music. I was like, oh no, this show's got it. They definitely got it. This is peak cinema.
So I haven't watched The Godfather yet, and it's because I can't make it past the wedding scene. I can't make it past the wedding scene.
People always joke about how long the wedding scene is.
I tap out, and like it reminds me of Game of Thrones where they're like, this family member has beef with this family member, and I'm like, who? What? Who? Well, who's the nephew? Who's the uncle? I don't know. But then like when me and Emily were on the plane, Emily's like, oh, you should watch The Godfather. You never watched it, and it's like highly rated. And I'm like, you know, I'm down. Let's do it. But the audio on the plane was so bad, and the movie was so old that I couldn't hear what they're saying. Remember that?
Oh yeah, and like because we were on a Japanese airline, for some reason the subtitles were only in Japanese.
Yeah, there
were no English subtitles.
And we tried really hard to listen to what they're saying, and I'm like
whispering.
And like after like 15 minutes, I was like, Emily, like we should watch this at home or like on vacation or like back in Maine or something, because this is like not working.
This is impossible.
Like I cannot. It's dialogue heavy, and I can't hear what they're saying. Anyway, so I finished season 1 of Sopranos.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah.
It's so funny how like all it takes for you to lock in on like a video is just a really long show.
I know. Thank you, Sopranos. There's like 6 seasons or something. I don't know.
But congratulations on finishing your video.
Right. So I finished my
been a
video,
long time
and
coming.
it was a struggle. It's been like 11 months. I made a mistake of doing one more story time for the viewers instead of for myself. Yeah. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I think I would have released a animation by now that wasn't story time if I didn't do this.
Well, at least like now you have that confirmation. Now you know like I'm truly done with this genre and I don't care to look back on it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I can whip one out really quick. I've been doing this for years, and I'm like, oh, so this is what I said before, but I totally disregarded what I said. I truly know I'm burnt out. I truly know. I truly know.
I think I definitely kind of felt that. I started feeling that with my cafe videos. I know. Go! Emily!
Oh.
I thought you liked the cafe videos. I do like them. But I think I was feeling like a lot of the stuff I was making was very food-centric, which is nothing wrong with that, right? And I didn't do it on purpose, but it just was like a pattern I was noticing. Also, like, I was just getting tired of going to so many cafes. It gets to a point, right?
Why do you think I only go to like 1 out of like 10 that you go to?
Yeah, and like, cause sometimes they're really good, but a lot of times it just feels really like, okay, I gotta go to another cafe. So I felt like, okay, I kind of need a break from collab cafes. And I think I started noticing it when I was working on my last collab cafe video, and I was really like dragging myself through it, kind of. Like I was having a good time, but I was like, man, when am I gonna be done with this, you know?
But imagine that, but you have to draw every frame.
No, yeah, exactly. I was like, if I had to draw this whole thing out, I would be dying. Like, thank God for like vlog footage.
Right.
But I'm working on a video now. Some of you guys may already know what the topic of it is. I'm not gonna mention it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But I'm working on a video right now, which it definitely feels more similar to the older videos that I've made in the past, where a lot of it is majority like drawings and just me talking over it. And even though I have to draw so much more than my usual Japan content, I'm having a blast.
That was good.
I'm having a really fun. I usually never have fun in the sketch phase because I'm like, oh, I have to really like get through this. I'm having a fun time. I'm having so much fun. I'm sending like sketch sneak peeks to like my friends.
I already know what it is. Just...
No, don't spoil it.
What is there to spoil?
Stop.
Yeah, everybody already knows. Let's just say it.
Just say it.
Everybody already knows.
It's a rabbit hole video. It's a rabbit hole video. Okay, I haven't made one of those in a long time. But like
You probably get finished by the time this comes out.
No, maybe actually. But like
Yeah, it's funny enough that one of her rabbit hole videos is the first video we ever reacted to from emirichu. It was her Genshin Impact rabbit hole video. So that's funny.
Rabbit hole video I've ever made was like, it was fun. So I'm kind of feeling that, I guess, like YouTuber high again, where I'm like, I'm having a great time. Like even if this video topic doesn't appeal to the majority of my audience, I hope that the people who do watch it like enjoy it, because I'm having
love and
the
deep
best
space.
time.
Well, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
Actually, is that as long as you feel good.
So, anyways, not to say that I'm planning on like quitting collab cafe videos. I think I just need a break from them. I'm not quitting them. I just need to. Actually, I'll have you know, I've already gone to a bunch. But my thing is like I wait for them to build up so I can make like a whole long video about it.
Okay. We are back.
Hello. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse.
We are not done yet.
No, but I think I'm getting there.
Really, I feel like I'm at 80%. So, how was your experience? By the way, we were vibing so hard with music, like while we were talking. It was so chill.
It helped. It helped us focus.
I like yapping while we're painting because it's like an easy activity to yap about. Because like, if you're drawing, it's like more technical.
Yeah.
With painting though, it's fun yapping, but when the music came on, it was just like. Ethereal. It was ethereal.
I'm ascending.
It was. It felt like ascending. That was fun. So Emily.
Yes.
I like these branches over here.
You do?
I do. So,
Thanks.
You say you're almost done?
Why do you sound like you're in disbelief?
I'm not, man. I'm just wondering what your limit
that's
is.
it?
I wonder what your limit is.
I think for me, it's just more like, I know I should be pushing myself to like continue the process.
Because you don't want to go realistic. You want to go like fairy like bright.
Yeah, I kind of want it to look a little little storybook-esque, which is why I'm trying not to make it look too like exactly like this picture.
Right, because that's quite dark.
So yeah, as you can tell, I've gone a lot brighter with my color choices. And then daidus made a good suggestion of making the water here a bit darker so that it's more obvious.
Like the reflection of the trees.
That the trees are casting a shadow over it. Because right now the water is blending a bit too much into the tree, so you can't really super duper tell that it's water aside from the light. But I like it. Honestly, this is turning out better than I thought it would.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I think you might want just a little bit more detail on this tree just because it's a foreground and it's like it's in everyone's face.
Yeah.
But other than that, maybe some shadows here, but not too dark because you're going for like the anime bright look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it looks great.
What have you got here?
I got brown.
Brown, gray.
Yours looks very dreamy, I've noticed.
I'm just trying my best. This is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'm not going exact. I'm just taking
No, it looks good.
Like,
Your painting, it looks like someone's memory.
I think like at the end of the process, I want to start blocking in more definite lines like this. And you see how this is not like a real definite line. Just block in some definite lines in there.
Okay.
Definite blocks, hard edges. Like, see, this is not exactly the perfect hard edge. It's kind of like melty.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should add more hard edges. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm doing. I wish I knew what I was doing.
Honestly,
really
same.
good.
I think that's what's
both
fun
look
though.
good.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. It's just more like we're putting stuff down and like seeing if we like it.
Until the professional tells us step by
Right.
step, do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know how we had a recent Warhammer video?
Oh, yes.
Painted Warhammer. Mm-hmm. Well, James came over, and he's like, I bought a beginner set where that comes with 2 armies, and we're gonna learn to play. And I was like, I'm down. I'm so down.
All right, you guys are in the living room all day.
And yeah, it took a while.
Taking up the coffee table.
We're learning the tutorial.
Yeah, I remember I came in after like 2 hours and I was like, you guys playing? And you're like, no, we're just assembling everything.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, Jesus.
Assembly took like 3 hours.
It's so long.
But luckily, like, James, like, he made like 10 and I made like 3. I was like, and then he started helping me after, and I was like, okay, thank you.
A true pro.
It was really annoying trying to get the pieces into the small little holes, but it's very streamlined in a way where like it fits together and it's hard to remove. But I was just like, oh my god, like.
But it was like a fun game?
Yeah, so we played it in gray, so there's no painting involved. We're just testing the game, and I had a rat army. So if you have 10 rats and you attack 10 times, you attack 20 times.
Okay.
So if you attack with 10 rats, 20 attacks.
That's
so I'm rolling 20 dice.
Jesus.
And I have to land either a 5 or 6 and it hits. But then he has to roll to defend, and I have to roll for... it's complicated. Anyways. It was fun, though.
So you would do it again?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I got the little rat army.
I guess that means that we'll be seeing James a lot more over at...
He plays, like, actual Warhammer. We were playing Age of Sigmar. The fast version.
Oh.
So Spearhead was designed to be, like, newbie friendly. So it's, like, fast.
Okay, so you, like, picked it up pretty quickly?
Yeah, and they have, like, a tutorial where, like, I'm not sponsored by Warhammer, by the way, but...
You always have to preface everything like we're not sponsored by it, right?
I just hate sounding like a show. Yeah, it's just like, it's like my biggest...
Damn, you're a human being. You have interests, you know. Damn.
No. But yeah, Warhammer, I'm so down to make my own army.
A few moments later.
Yeah, how's this? I like it.
It's pretty.
You like
It's
it?
pretty.
Thanks, honey.
Wow.
I did try my darndest.
My darndest.
Definitely, still looks amateurish, but it's not bad. Excuse me, I'm gonna get cut off over here.
Sorry, I was gonna get into it.
Oh, I know you're probably gonna, but I think the trail should be like stark white.
Yeah, like little details that I feel, because like, I feel like there's a lot of sharpness that I can add to. Because right now it looks muddy and dreamy, and I think I just gotta add a little bit of sharpness back into it.
Okay.
So we can do that. I think we yapped enough, right, guys?
Yeah, we have to. What do you think, editors? Editors are like, please stop yapping.
Yeah.
There's only so much audio I can listen to before I go insane.
All right, here is our finished product.
Wow.
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah.
We'll not hang this up.
Wait, what? Why?
would.
Why?
I'd fucking hang that shit up.
So here's the original.
Bro.
I would
It's
hang
pretty
that up.
accurate, to be honest.
I
That
just
is
did too
very
much,
accurate.
I feel
No.
like if I kept it simple, maybe it would come out cool.
No,
Bro.
Do
it
you think it's
looks
because
great.
there's like so
That
much
looks-
going on
that
in the little
looks
details?
sick.
Yeah.
What do
There's
you
like a lot
mean?
going on in here too.
I think also the problem is that like this white
I
is.
say that,
I
but
mean,
you're
I'm,
like that
I'm not
with all your
very
art, too,
good
so.
at this poster paint.
Then I say
but,
that,
like,
but you're like
white
that
is
with your
really
art too.
difficult.
Doesn't matter
Oh,
how
yeah,
good
white's
it
hard to
is.
work
You're
with.
like,
And
yeah.
it kept turning gray, and
Shit.
that's just partly my fault with my
Shit
lack of
artist.
knowledge.
You'd be like,
but,
all right,
yeah,
I
was
did
having
it.
a
You
struggle
show me, I'm
with
like,
it.
I
that
think you
looks
did a really
cool,
good job
homie,
at
and
capturing
you're
it, like peeking
cool,
out of the
thanks.
fog.
And then you
though.
send it off,
the
you're
way
like,
that
all right, I
the
never
white
want
of
to
the
look
snow
at it
kind of blends in
again.
with the clouds.
Oh,
It's a little bit
dang.
of that
And like
too
the gray on
gray.
this side.
I just like wonder like without this photo, right? Mm-hmm. Would you even know what this is? You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to hang it up.
Yeah.
Because like when you see other paintings, they have like a tree that like you could like Bob Ross. Come on. Honestly, I took way too long on this. I feel like if it was Bob Ross, I'd been done. I would have done like
You
three.
put that's Bob Ross. You
would've
can't
done
compare
3.
yourself to Bob Ross.
I know, but like something about how quick he does it is like kind of like alluring to me.
Yeah, the way
It's
he makes it just
also-
appear on the canvas.
He just
Yeah,
does
so
swoop and
anyways,
suddenly
It's
a
a
whole
happy mistake.
painting.
I know it's
Here's mine.
Happy mistakes.
And
They still turn out good though, like very.
like real.
it's alright. I like my first poster paint video.
We were
that
just
one.
redrawing Julie
The
backgrounds.
green, nice one. Yeah, exactly. All right, Emily. It is
Okay.
Emily's turn.
My turn. This is my painting
Hell
of
yeah.
a little small part of Inokashira Park.
You know, this is nice because it does look like a you turn the page to like a children's book or something.
Yeah.
Not to say like it's a kid's painting.
No. I know what you
It
mean.
looks whimsical.
Yeah, I think that's kind of, I guess, the vibe I was going for.
Ghibli vibes.
Sort of, yeah. I definitely wanted it to look brighter and like more sunny.
Right.
I guess, cause like this is sunny. This is still like a cute summer's day.
Yeah,
but
because like, what's the point of being accurate when like you can just take a photo, right? So this is like artistic liberty.
yeah, so
you
like
did.
if as you can see, I kind of made the moss detailing a little more, I guess, like brighter on the trees, just because I thought it would just make it look cuter.
I think that's the fun part about like just using a reference, like a photo or something. You could transform certain aspects into like obviously you're not gonna paint all this unless you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
Unless you want to waste your time, and then you can just like clump it up into like things that look nice.
But you gave me some really good pointers about like adding darker darks for like shading and stuff, because I would not have added
Oh
this
yeah, I
in.
like this little.
Had you not been like, I think you need to make the shade.
I really like this one divot here.
Oh,
And
really?
This divot here, yeah.
Thanks. I just took it from here.
Oh, I still like it. You chose to put it in there, right?
Yeah.
Even this hole here, and then you have the moss covering it, so you can tell it's a hole.
I really like, for some reason, I like this branch in particular. Don't really know why. That
Oh,
was
because it's like
speaking to me.
desaturated, so it looks like it's going
I think so, yeah.
into the sky.
And then I like the water. This is
You
about-
also
yeah.
like one
Right, I
particular
like this
branch
page,
in
it's
your
nice.
trees. when
Yeah,
you draw
thanks,
trees.
honey.
Something
I like
you
a
see at
particular
like
spot
art in the
art
park, and you're like, buy my painting.
like this
Yeah,
spot.
paint little fairies here.
This spot right
Paint little
here.
Yeah,
butterflies.
that bottom.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a really
love
cool.
that.
It looks like the
Yeah.
kind of
But I have
setting
the
you
same
see
one.
like
I think there's
Winnie
a
the
tree
Pooh
that I
walking
drew that I was like,
by.
ooh, that looks actually
Oh,
pretty
I
badass.
love Winnie the
pretty
Pooh's
cool tree.
background is insane.
I don't know how they.
I wanna
okay,
get to that
we
level.
need to do an episode where we just attempt to paint in that like Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Wood storybook
Oh
style.
my god, yeah, that's a great idea. We love Winnie the Pooh.
Like I think good background practice would be like taking backgrounds from different shows and like stories that we really like. Like I love Steven Universe backgrounds. I think they're gorgeous.
Oh, hell
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
And I think it'd be cool if we just tried recreating them. It's like a good style study, like how we do the manga style challenges. Where you
Right.
study the style.
But you know what? Like, as much as I suffered painting this, it was fun. I
had a good
was
time,
I was
yeah.
just surprised. Like I don't know,
I know I
Yeah.
tapped out pretty early, but
No, I
I think
like
for me, I knew that if I spent too long, I was gonna start having like a not fun time. So I was like, I'm gonna dip while the mood's still good. I'm gonna dip while
No, I think it's good. Sometimes you know when to dip because if you stay too long, you end up like ruining what the
Why are you
simplicity.
pointing at your face when you say that?
Anyways.
I think these turned out great.
Anyways, thank you everybody so much. I hope, can you please, like, let us know if you like these painting videos because we like them, but we
Hell
wanna
yeah.
make
I
sure
love
that,
them.
you know?
Yeah,
So
I think this is
now-
like the second background I've ever painted in my
paint.
entire life,
Yeah.
aside from the first one we did.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
the painting episodes are so
I
good
have
for
a
yapping.
painting thing.
Yeah, good for practice too.
It's
Got
such a
it
good
for a
vibe.
date
I do
night.
want to get better at
Yeah.
painting.
Me
Do
too.
that.
All right, well, thank you,
You
everybody.
could draw and paint Mira. You
She'll
like those?
never sit there long enough to pose.
Oh no, sometimes she lays her pretty.
No, not when we need her to. That's like every time she does
Did you
something
see her
cute,
sigh?
and you go grab your phone and take a picture, she immediately gets up and does something else
Listen,
because she knows.
She knows if you're trying to use her for something.
She was super cute this morning when I took her picture.
She was under my pillow.
Yes, but we were smoking. I will show the otaku couple.
Mm-hmm.
Not the otaku couple, the otaku.
Right.
Whatever we are.
Yeah, we're the otaku couple.
Look at her. She's just a little baby. Oh, God. Hold on. All right.
It's going great.
It's not going real well. Why is it so...
Fantastic.
Why, though? Why?
It's go.
Well, you know, she cute. She's adorable.
She real cute, not so smart.
Well,
Oh boy. Another fantastic painting episode from Spilled Ink. Oh Lord.
paint. We should paint.
One day.
We should do it.
Thank you guys
think we should
for
do
the
it right
continued
now.
support. Let us know how you liked the paintings that they did and which one you liked more, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye.